What's good, everyone, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're reacting to more of the epic musical. I got a suggestion for the Underworld, but sadly I had to remake the audio here for this one. I am not joking. I literally had this video ready the day before I was gonna post it, and I was looking through the comments, making sure everyone had well, not everyone had their things going on. I went through the comment section. I usually do, and I always check it. See anyone's suggestions for some reaction videos and all that. Figured I'd do this one a bit early, Tuesday, as you could see. And the second I saw someone asking for the Underworld, this one was already posted. So I had to redo the beginning part, mute it, cut it, and replace it with something else along with a screenshot. Because might as well inform you all. But after this, if everyone does, actually, I will actually do it. I don't know. I read about the Underworld thing. There's like a bunch of stuff in between the Underworld and the video right now. So yeah, since someone wants to see the Underworld thing, arc, part, I don't know how to phrase it, but yeah, that will be next. But after that, we're gonna fill in the blanks. So yeah, no worries on if I'm going to be out of order or anything. If I am, I'm going to put this on a playlist and oh boy. Anyway, instead of 2 videos this time, we're going to react to 3 from Epic the Musical. So it would be interesting to see how this goes and all that. Really got into it. I really like the music they did for this, especially the meaning that they put behind all these songs. So let's see if they can keep a roll on that. So I do hope that you all enjoyed this reaction video. If you did, hit the like button down below, hit the subscribe button to support the channel, support the content provided, and so on and so forth. Hit the notification button to be notified immediately when the video comes out. If you have any videos you would like to recommend, put it down in the comment section below, and I'll react to them as soon as possible. The links to these videos will be down in the description. So if you want to see them all yourself on personal time, or if you want to see them before my reaction to them, I'm going to put them down there so you all can enjoy them whatever way you want. So, with this all said, let's listen to the first one. Full speed ahead. All right.
Men, 600 men under my command, with only one goal in mind: make it back alive to our homeland. 600 men, 600 miles of open sea. But the problem's not the distance, it's what lies in between. And did the cause waiting? My kingdom is waiting. The enemy's waiting for me.
Okay, now I gotta admit that the first part here is actually pretty ominous. Because It's not wrong. The problem isn't where you start, usually, and it's not even sometimes when you end the journey. It's what's in between that is the biggest problem. So many unknown factors. Because in the grand scheme of things, you have point A and point B. You know what's at point A and you know what's at point B. You've done your research on point B, you've done your research on point A, or you know point A so well enough that you know it like the back of your hand and you know point B the same way, or anything like that. But that big problem is what's going to happen in your journey from point A to point B. Anything could happen. In a modern sense, your car could break down, your tires can pop, you could get to a big accident, you could have a major injury. You could have forgot something, you could have been not had something, and so on and so forth. The list is large when it comes to the subject on the matter, and that's pretty ominous, especially when you consider that this is based on the Odyssey. And with Greek mythology, it's not pretty. Because there are things in that kind of that subject that's just gonna blow your mind away. You got monsters that are a part of the sea. You got monsters that are on land. Then you have like some of the things the gods made, and not by intentional. Athena, for example, made Medusa and man, I forgot that one character. Basically, it's someone who challenged Athena to a weaving competition, and they won, making them the best weaver in the lands. Athena didn't appreciate it, turned into a spider, and now she hunts and hates Athena for everything she does. Like I said, it's not a pretty subject.
So for speed ahead, for speed ahead. Captain, you really got 600 men. 600 men with big mouths to feed. And we've run out of supplies to eat. Where's the war of whose source depleted? 600 men. 600 reasons to take what we can. So, Captain, what's the plan? Captain, what's the plan? Watch where the birds fly. They will lead us to land. There we'll hunt for food. My second in command. Now for speed ahead.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I got the names right. So we have Polites and Eurykis? I don't know if I said the name right.
In the distance, I see an island. I see a light that faintly glows. Maybe they're people lighting a fire. Maybe they'll share some food. Who knows? Something feels off here. I see fire, but there's no smoke. I say we strike first. We don't have time to waste, so let's raid the place and... No. Polities, gear up. You win, I'll go ahead. You win, I'll go ahead. We should try to find a way no one ends up dead. We don't know what's ahead. Give me till sunrise, and if we don't return, then 600 men can make this whole place burn.
Huh.
Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. We're up, we're off, and away we go. We're up, we're off, and away we go. Full speed ahead.
Okay, that's not too bad, I guess. But it is kind of suspicious. An island where there's a fire, but there's no smoke? That's not natural, to be honest. Plus, the plan isn't really bad, to be honest. Wanting to make sure that you can get all your men to home as healthy as possible. It's not a bad way to go about it, but with the ominous feeling that happened at the beginning, talk about the journey could be difficult. Yeah, that's a bit of a red flag. All right. I suppose now it's time for the next song. You know, I just realized something. I forgot to say who made the video and who posted it and all that. It was Wolfie the Witch that made the previous one, Full Speed Ahead. And, well, you're going to see the person who made this one in a second because they actually put titles into it, so not much of a worry. And I know this because just by clicking onto the video before pausing it and all that, saw the first 3 seconds. It's right there. Don't worry. Anyway, let's start. Open arms.
You can relax, my friend.
Ooh.
I can tell you.
I actually like this kind of this one animation. It seems very expressive. Yeah.
You're getting nervous, so do yourself a service and try to relax, my friend, and find polities. Think of all that we have been through. We'll survive. What do we get into? I know that you're tired of the war and bloodshed. Tell me, is this how we're supposed to live? Look at how you grip your sword. Enough said. Why should we take when we could give? You can show a person that you trust them when you stop and lower your guard. Here we have a chance for some adjustment. Give it a try. It's not that hard. I'm telling you, this life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
Honestly, I liked it. I liked the message it was giving at the beginning. Because it shows that Polites does care and believes that there are different ways to solve things than just by brute force and killing and whatnot. And it seems like he's trying to show Odysseus this one detail, which is something interesting, showing that there is more than war out there, which I can agree with. War is not the main thing in life. There's other factors and other details and whatnot. So I like that bit.
Stay back! My friend, greet the world with open arms. We're only here for food. 600 friends are waiting for us to show our faces. Stay back, I'm warning you. If we don't get back safely, my men will turn this place into blazes.
See? This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place.
Yeah. I have to admit, even though I would like to agree with that, I don't know. It just seems a little too suspicious. Given a fruit that probably looks unknown. I mean, I don't know any fruit that has any... Is that a vegetable? Well, I don't know any fruit or vegetable that has a flower growing on top.
So we can light up the world, here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
My friend, I wish that I could say that I agree. But look at the way this fruit is glowing and filled with glowing seeds. It took me a while to notice just what kind of fruit they eat. It's a lotus, it controls your mind and never lets you free. That's what we'd get with open arms.
Lotus eaters, I'd like to show my friend that kindness is brave. Could you tell me where there's other food to eat? A cave! You're saying there's a cave where we could feast. And where do we sail to find this food-filled cave?
Okay, that's interesting. The details that are going here is showing that Polites is trying to show Odysseus that not everything should be taken as a negative. It shouldn't be taken as a sign for battle. He's trying to calm him down, trying to get his battle-filled head out of the gutter and try to act peaceful and all that. It's not a bad way to go, but I don't know, they're in unknown territory, and for the life of me, that one phrase, food in a cave. Now, one, I would think it would be a bear, but since we're talking about Greek mythology, I don't know, it just sounds familiar.
Thank you. This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. I see in your face there's so much guilt inside your heart. So why not replace it and light up the world? Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
Greet the world with open arms.
You can relax, my friend.
Flash warning. Oh. Next part's right there. Warrior of the Mind. So this is the why there was a glitch thing kind of going on there, right?
Have you forgotten the lessons I taught you?
Athena!
Have you forgotten to turn off your heart? This is not you. I see you changing from how I've designed you. Have you forgotten your purpose? Let me remind you. Goddess of wisdom, master of war. My life has one mission. Create the greatest warrior. I had a challenge, a test of skill.
Show your
Huh. Yeah. When it comes to Greek mythology, it's not really my favorite. I know the subject, and I know a lot of the matters that are involved with it, especially involving certain gods and goddesses. When I think of Athena, a good tactician when it comes to battle, a good architect, a pretty good weaver. Wisdom? No, not really. Smart, yes. Wise, no. Simply due to the fact that she's irrational, would be the best way to say it. And I don't know how many people that are watching is a fan of Greek mythology and actually supports Athena in any way or form. This is from a guy that really doesn't, well, just take anything at face value. Because when someone says that Athena's the goddess of wisdom, it kind of makes me cringe. Because wisdom means you are wise. I can admit that she's smart, but not wise. Simply due to the fact that her irrationality is a key factor. To have wisdom would be to understand emotion. To be wise is to have empathy. Athena has none. Through all of her stories, through all of anything she has, anything involving her is based on irrationality. All of you might say otherwise, but guess what? I don't see it. With everything I've learned from this one goddess, I can say she's irrational, and her whole thing doesn't really make sense. To call her the goddess of wisdom, she's not wisdom. She doesn't have it. Can I say she's freaking smart and all that? Sure. I could say that. But that doesn't mean I'm going to say she's the wisest of them all. And she's kind of proving it right here.
yourself. I know you're watching me. Show yourself. I can see you.
How can you see through my spell?
I was lying, and you fell for my bluff. Aha.
Well done, enlighten me, what's your name?
You first, and maybe I'll do the same.
Nice try, but two can play this game.
Nah, don't be modest. I know you're a goddess, so let's be honest. You are Athena. Badass in the arena. Unmatched, witty, and queen of the best strategies we've seen.
If you're looking for a mentor, I'll make sure your time's well spent.
Sounds like a plan. Goddess and man, best is the friend.
We'll see where it ends.
Okay.
Maybe one day they'll follow me and we'll make a greater tomorrow. Then they'll see I know we'll change the world, 'cause we are the warriors of the mind. Maybe one day we'll reach them and we can build their skills as we teach them. If there's a problem, we'll have the disappoint me.
Yeah. Well, I can say a couple things. At least she's not Artemis or Hera. Because those two are a can of worms that one does not want to deal with. But yeah, this was an interesting set of videos to see. One gave off an ominous feeling, one tried to give the understanding that not everything needs to be done with war, battle, and all that, or acts of violence and whatnot. And the final one, well, it just shows the journey of what Odysseus had to do to become the man he is today. And that's a crazy one to think of. Honestly, I think they hit the right tone when it comes to all these matters. And the animation really helped, to be honest. Because it showed that raw emotion that comes with the words, or I guess in this case, lyrics of the musical. So, join that bit. Honestly, tell me what you think of these in the comment section below. I'd say they were good. They're good after parts to The Horse and the Infant and Just a Man. Hit core values that I feel is really important to think of. Other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button down below. Hit the subscribe button to support the channel, support the content provided, and so on and so forth. And again, the link to these videos will be down in the description below. So with all this said, I'll see you all next time. Bye.